Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something critical, the vital signs of your applications. You've given us some great sources on Azure Monitor and Azure Application Insights. Our mission, to really distill the core insights, give you that shortcut to understanding how these tools keep your digital stuff healthy, performing well.
Absolutely. And it's so important, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we rely on apps for everything. Understanding their performance, well, that's not just for the devs anymore. Anyone wanting smooth digital experiences needs this visibility. Think of these tools like a dashboard for your app's health, a real-time checkup.
Right. So we want to extract how Monitor and Application Insights really work together, covering everything from the big infrastructure view down to the tiny details inside your app. Okay, let's unpack this, starting with the basics. Azure Monitor, I think of it as the sort of big picture overseer.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh,
It's the broad platform. Its job is collecting, analyzing, visualizing performance data, telemetry, they call it.
Telemetry.
Right, metrics and logs.
Yeah.
Exactly. Metrics like CPU usage,
Hmm.
numbers,
Yeah.
and logs like error messages, detailed records. And it pulls this from, well, almost anywhere. Azure services, your own servers, even hybrid stuff.
Okay, so Monitor is broad. Where does Application Insights fit in?
Application Insights is like the detective zooming way in.
Yeah.
On your specific app, it's actually part of Azure Monitor, but it's specialized. So while Monitor watches the whole system, Application Insights focuses purely on your web app, your API.
Got it. So tracking things like how fast a request comes back or user clicks.
Precisely. Response times, user interactions, exceptions, crashes, all that app level stuff. And the key thing is they work together. You get this unified view, which is incredibly powerful.
Okay, makes sense. So let's talk features then. What makes Monitor good for that big picture?
Well, like we said, it gathers all that telemetry, but then it gives you dashboards, alerts, ways to see the trends, spotting a sudden memory spike across your servers, for instance.
And Application Insights builds on that.
It does. It specializes in application telemetry, page load times, API failures, who's using what features.
Mm.
It supports loads of programming languages too. And crucially, something called distributed tracing.
Distributed tracing, that sounds important, especially for modern apps.
Oh, it's huge. Think about microservices, right? One click might hit 10 different backend services.
Hard to track.
Exactly. Distributed tracing follows that one request through every single service it touches. So you instantly see where the slowdown is or where the error happened. No more guesswork.
Wow, okay. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and it also has smart detection. It can automatically flag weird behavior anomalies. So it's not just tell you, hey, your app is slow. It might say, this specific database query is the bottleneck.
That's moving from just reacting to actually fixing things precisely.
Precisely. Surgical precision, not just firefighting.
Let's circle back to the data types. Metrics first. You called them a pulse check.
Yeah, they're the numbers. Performance over time, CPU usage, requests per second, error rates, active users. They're pretty lightweight, good for seeing trends on dashboards. And you set alerts, right? Like, tell me if errors go above 5%.
Yeah.
Help spot problems quickly.
Okay. And logs. The diary. How are they different?
Logs are the detail, the narrative, event-based records, system events, audit trails, custom things, your app records. While metrics tell you what happened, high error rate logs tell you why.
And that's where log analytics comes in.
Exactly. Inside Azure Monitor, it uses custom query language, KQL. Think of KQL like a super search for your logs. You can ask really specific questions. Find that needle in the haystack.
So, for example, tracing a failed transaction.
Perfect example.
Right.
Application Insights grabs the application logs, exceptions, custom events. You use KQL to query those logs and replay exactly what happened step by step, even across different services, to find where it broke down.
Okay, this is starting to paint a really clear picture. Let's talk practical uses. Real world.
Sure. Monitoring a website. You see slow page loads. You use Application Insights to find out which part is slow backend call, database, whatever, or an e-commerce site. Check out failures spike. You correlate that, maybe using Monitor and App Insights together, to a database performance issue.
Infrastructure, too. Like VMs.
Absolutely. Monitor keeps an eye on your VM clusters. Are they running out of memory? Is CPU maxed out? Basic health. And like we said, debugging microservices with that distributed tracing is, well, it's a game changer.
It sounds incredibly useful, but maybe a bit overwhelming for someone starting out all that data.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
You can get flooded. The key is to start simple. My advice. Enable Application Insights on a simple test app first. Just click around in the Azure portal, look at the basic metrics dashboards, try a few simple KQL queries. And be mindful about what you log. Focus on critical events first. Don't just log everything.
So start small, focus on the critical stuff. It's about being proactive, right? Not just waiting for complaints.
Proactive problem solving.
Well, there you have it. Azure Monitor and Application Insights working together, pretty essential for keeping apps healthy and performing well. And hopefully, you see now how these tools, while powerful, are definitely accessible.
Yeah, definitely. And maybe this leaves you with a question to think about. How could really understanding these vital signs for your own applications or systems, how could that change how you build things, manage things, or even just use tech day to day? What important insights might be hiding in the data you're maybe not looking at yet?
Great question. Something to definitely mull over. Go explore these tools, apply these ideas, and see what you uncover about your own digital creations.